What's going on, guys? Mad Chad 412 here. Coming to you. The reason I'm making this video today, because this is going to be, for some of you, a topic that's been done to death. I'm sure I'll be called that I'm beating a dead horse. And maybe I am. But maybe if that horse would be put out the pasture, I wouldn't have to beat it, would I? Anyways, so the reason for the video, what prompted it today was one of the people that I follow here, John Tarbett, on Twitter at JTarbett, took a screenshot from an article from The Athletic, and it says, the more I talk with people close to the team, however, the more I believe Johnson is going to be back next season. That's Jack Johnson with the Pittsburgh Penguins. I know this will disappoint many of you, but from what I've been told, the Penguins were pretty happy with his season. They believe he was much better in his second season with the Penguins than his first season. From what I've been told, some members of the coaching staff were displeased with Justin Schultz all season, particularly in the Toronto bubble. They believed he wasn't totally invested in the postseason. These same feelings didn't exist with Johnson. The coaches like him, and Rutherford likes him. Well, that's fucking insane, okay? Because all we have to do is use Bill Como's skater comparison tool and say, okay, so the first thing is the coaching staff thinks Jack Johnson was much better this year than last year. So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to pull this up. And we're going to show Jack Johnson's 5-on-5 metrics from 2019 and and then from this year, 2019-2020. A 2-year comparison. And if anything, Johnson actually got worse in some areas. Now, the one thing he did was he contributed a little bit more 5-on-5. The big reason for that, though, was his quality of teammate went up. So he was actually on the ice with Malkin and Crosby dragging them down because he's a black hole. But everything else, defensively, awful. Offensively, contributes nothing. Nothing worth of value, and he's not good enough defensively to make up for his lack of value on offense. So again, I don't know what they're watching. I don't know what metrics they're looking at. Apparently, the Penguins are supposed to be these big believers into metrics, advanced stats, analytics, whatever you want to call them. But if that's true, then whatever ear that information is going to, in this case Rutherford, it's going in one ear and out the other, because Jack Johnson, any slice of data you look at, even the regular stats that some of the old school guys will trot out, he's terrible. He's terrible. He played 4 games, -4, 3 games, -3, 0 points. In 7 games with the Pittsburgh Penguins, he is -7 with 0 points. This man is making over $3 million a year. There's not any other job outside of a politician that you can have in America where you can perform this badly, have this poor results, and still continue to make millions of dollars. No wonder they call America the land, the American dream, because Jesus Christ, Jack Johnson, he is living the dream. He is literally bad at his job and is making $3 million plus a year. Holy shit, am I jealous. Now, what's also been happening this postseason is there are 3, count them 3, bottom 4 defensemen that the Penguins have departed from in the last 2 seasons, after they won back-to-back Stanley Cups, that actually are better players, and it's painful to watch. Ollie Maatta, who was he was a very polarizing player. Some people loved him, some people hated him. Here's the thing that you cannot deny. The man played over 18 minutes a game for a team that won back-to-back Stanley Cups. You'd think all the old school pundits would be like, oh my God, this guy's a winner and all that bullshit. But it's actually true. Ollie Maatta actually contributes. Look at what he's doing for Chicago, who's still playing. They're still playing. As of this video, now Colorado's probably going to win the series, but it doesn't matter. Chicago got into the playoffs and won a series, and then, at least made it 10. They made it farther than the damn Penguins, which is a shame. This man had 6 points in 9 games. That's more points than Jack Johnson and Justin Schultz have combined the last 2 postseasons. And everybody said, well, Ollie Maatta's too slow. Yeah, because Jack Johnson's... he ain't winning no foot races. But guess what Ollie Maatta can do? Ollie Maatta can make a breakout pass. Ollie Maatta can hit the net. And he's proven that. With 5 career goals and 27 career points in the playoffs. Jack Johnson, 21 points. And I mean, it's just sad, dude. It is sad. It's sad. And then, so here's Ian Cole. Look at Ian Cole. I mean, Colorado, they are getting insane value by Ian Cole. $4 million for a guy that's playing at a top 4 level. Jamie Alexiak. They traded Jamie Alexiak because he got his ass beat by Tom Wilson, but Tom Wilson can beat most people's asses in the league. But Jamie Alexiak, he's still playing. He's still playing, and he's still performing at I'd call that a fringe top 4. Definitely a good value at bottom. If he's on your third pair at $2 million, you're getting extremely good value. That is extremely good value. The Penguins are paying Jack Johnson $1 million more than they would have been Alexiak, and Alexiak's giving the Stars better results on the ice. Here's another one. Ollie Maatta. You guys called him slow. $4 million, $1 million more. He's a top 4 D-man. And if he's on your third pair, which he might have been this year, holy shit, the Penguins would have been so much better. Imagine if they'd have been able to trot out Ollie Maatta instead of Jack Johnson. Imagine how much less they would have been pinned in their own zone. I don't know what's happening, but these statements by the coaching staff, by this reporter, this is very frustrating. We are actually treading on being in like bizarro land where the truth is, the reality is actually the opposite. Because this is not true. None of this, everything in this that you're reading right here, everything in here, this is all false. Jack Johnson makes the Penguins worse. The only thing I can hope for is that they're doing this big blame Schultz because he's gone. And listen, Justin Schultz sucks. Don't get me wrong. He's horrible. But what I'm hoping is they're making Schultz look like the fall guy. And they're propping Jack Johnson up so that they can try to be like, they're not going to come out and say he sucks. I understand that. I'm hoping this is PR and that the Penguins in the end are going to say, we were just kidding. Here's Jack Johnson traded to, the Coyotes or some shit. I'm hoping that's the case. Because remember, if you remember, he did try to trade Jack Johnson to Minnesota for Victor Rask and Jason Zucker. And the trade got nixed by Phil Kessel. So I'm hoping that this is just them saying, hey, Jack Johnson's not bad. It was all Justin Schultz. He was dragging him down. Don't look at the numbers. Close your eyes. We're telling the truth. We swear. And then they're going to say, okay, fooled you. Here you go. If they do that, I'll sing their praises. But if I go into next season and we have hockey and Jack Johnson's trotting out there playing another 20 minutes a game, I'm going to tell you, man, I will shut the fucking game off. I don't care anymore. Anyways, follow me on Twitter, MadChat412. Follow me on YouTube. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be making more videos. See you out there.